Well, here we are again, back in the room. Final ladies' room for this week, November 19th. And it's no ordinary day either. But it's funny what this day's been shared with. It is International Men's Day. That's right, it's International Men's Day. And the theme for International Men's Day 2020 is better health for men and boys. And of course, the theme this year focuses on improvement and enhancement of health and well-being of, the male population across the world. Well, that's not the only thing that's being observed today. It is also National Have a Bad Day. It is an annual fun celebration rejoiced on November 19th of every year. You would have fed up of wishing everyone having a nice day, right? Have a nice day. The people you meet or the customers you receive. If so, then it's a great chance for anyone to wish have a bad day. I don't know how much that is, how that is a good thing, or why that is even a day, but it's National Have a Bad Day. And imagine it's being celebrated with International Men's Day. Y'all just can't catch a break, can you? That is so hilarious. International Men's Day and National Have a Bad Day. Anyways, we're back. Kareem, how are you?
Not good. Not good at all.
International Have a Bad Day.
The one day I said, well, yes, I could sit here and we not bad talking men today.
We?
Men or,
We? I can't promise you that. We're not in France. There's no we here. So
stress again.
There's no we in this. You don't have to, but I can't promise you that. I'll try, but I can't promise you. Well, like I told you, today's your day to free up. It's a day to for us to get the thoughts of men, my men in the ladies' room, listening, and those of you online. We wanna give you guys a chance to free up, and Kareem will try to speak for y'all. Let's see how good of a job he does, or y'all can call and back him up and prop him up as you usually do. But we want to talk about men. Like I said, the theme is better health for men and boys, and it focuses on improvement and enhancement of health and well-being of the male population across the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, what it is men really, really want women to be aware of, Kareem? What are some of the things that we do that y'all really wish we didn't or we'd do more of when it comes to men? How can we make y'all have a better day?
I feel like that's a trap question, yeah. But anyway,
no, it's not. It's a genuine question. It's a genuine question. Like I said, it's International Men's Day. It's about improvement and enhancement of health.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we as women help? How can we enhance? How can we support?
I'll adjust two things first before I get to that question.
Floor is yours.
The first thing is let's separate men and man. All right, let's establish that. Now, the man is the one who can't catch a break in the ladies' room. All right, every day is something, not taking care of the families, and I'm being serious right now. Not taking care of the families.
If you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your family. How you want to catch a break for not taking care of your family? I'm trying to help you this morning, but
not being there for your kids. Cheating, sleeping around, doing whatever. You have the lady home and you still going out on the streets and stuff like that. Have your family back home. You know your role. You know all of that. And yet still, you're just fooling around. You understand? That is man. Now, the men who we are celebrating today are the ones who...
You're talking about man now.
Huh?
I said that was boys you were talking to. You're talking to a man now.
Yeah. So the men... Right, the one who
somebody say stop throwing shade. I'm not throwing any shade. Listen, I'm not throwing any shade, Patty. I'm just trying to understand what it is men want. Because listen, I asked him the question and he went all up the road and come back down already.
I knew you say it. So anyway, the men, right, the ones who go out, work hard, do what they need to do, take up their role in the family, in the society, have their head on. We want to say hats off to you guys. Today is your day. Have a drink, do what you need to do, free up yourself. You guys are being celebrated today. Don't let Aruna and company take away the shine out of your day today. All right, so happy International Men Day to these guys, right? Now, let's get
I didn't
to
answer the question yet.
that's where I'm going now. Let's answer that question now. How can the ladies better help the men to, be a better man and stuff like that? There are a lot of things you guys can do.
First of all, y'all have to want to be a better person,
We want to,
but you may
we
proceed.
want to, but y'all don't make it easy. And by y'all, I mean you. Y'all don't make it
Wow.
easy.
Wow. So I'm being punished for the entire species.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Take the weight on your shoulder today,
I could handle you. I just waited for you to get to the point so I could answer you.
right? The same way men have to take up their role, not only in the family and so on in the relationship, whatever, it's the same way the women have to take up their role too. All right. Now we understand that sometimes you've been through the hurt and the pain and this one and treat it down and treat it good. But when you get to me, please and thank you. Start over. Take all the time you need and start over before you make the commitment. That is number one, because I want when you reach by
So
me.
in essence,
hold
you want to
on,
say
hold on.
don't treat you like the ex man or the man who did me
Come
dirty.
in and take out
Don't
your
ta- don't-
frustration on the
okay.
ex, on the new relationship. Don't do that. All right. If it is you need 3 months to sort out your feelings, sort out yourself before you come to me, then do that.
But what if you're showing signs like the ex? What if you started to be
I'm
iffy?
still I'm
if you even iffy like the
nah,
like the ex?
I'm a totally different person.
Yes, you are, but you have
All
same
right.
ways.
You might have similarities, but here's where the difference is, right? Your ex wasn't willing to change. That is why you leave him. But now you come to me, I might do something similar. You come, you talk to me about it. Guess what? I change that or fix it or whatever. I treat you better. All of that. It's just a totally new, different experience. So then I don't want you coming in and basically punish me for the mistakes that your ex make. And I understand.
Okay, so be
it's
clear.
hurt
What you
and
don't
pain
want
and all of
us
that.
to treat you. Be very clear. We like we
I
like clarity.
do not want you to come and punish me for the mistakes of your ex. Don't come and take out the frustration of your ex on the new guy. Leave
Okay.
all of that in the past. Start over.
We could do that.
Start over. That is number one.
All
Right? Number two, and this is a big one. This is a very big one. Y'all need to be at the same pace in the race like us, right? We racing to the finish together.
Trying hard today.
Don't sprint. Y'all are sprinters. The Usain Bolts out there. Don't sprint, right? Come on the same page with us. Let's talk. Let's chat. Sort out what we need to sort out. Make sure we're on the same page, and we take it one day at a time. Number three, the nagging. Not everything you have to nag for. Not everything.
Wait. I'm trying hard to support
Let me
you
make my
and be
listener. Let me make my
and
listener.
they know hold stick up in me because I don't want to lose my train of thought. So you're saying if I ask you to do something
Mhm.
once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and your response every time is you'll get it done,
Hmm.
I'm not supposed to say anything the 5th time?
Hold on. Listen what I said. I said not everything you have to knock for. If it reaches the 4th and the 5th time, then by all means burn down the house. Yeah, you're free to do that. But there are some women who they just knock from the get go. Men, honestly,
What
I've
is
been real with you.
nag?
They
What?
don't.
So
Okay,
y'all want us
so
to speak and communicate, or y'all want us to just sit
speak,
down, look pretty, and don't say a
having
word?
a conversation is different than nagging. Having a conversation, you sit down, whatever, you share your views, I share my views. Is it that we agree or we disagree, but we do it peacefully? No harm, no foul.
That week,
Nobody gets hurt.
That week, I'm trying.
Nobody gets
That
hurt.
week says I vote Aruna says all the good things about men today. Try not to say anything. I'm trying. If you've just tuned in and realize I'm literally biting my tongue and let Kareem take
She
rope for
just
himself.
can't help it, eh?
I'm really
Just
I'm
can't
trying
help it,
today.
boy.
Today's y'all day. Let me give y'all your moment in the sun to shine. Remember, guys, you can also tune in. Same question applies. You can also join in and let us know how you feel. Men would like to hear
Yeah.
the question still stands. What it is men would like women to do to help in the process of them, as the theme suggests, better improvement of the well-being and the health and all that. How can we support? What do men want women? What are some of the things that men think women aren't aware of that we do?
And the final one that I have, and then you men could feel free to share yours as well. The same way the woman needs emotional attention, and they just need that support, that foundation, that meat by their side. We men need that too. The same feelings and stuff y'all have, the same things y'all want to feel and so on. We men feel it too. All right. We might not cry out in the open and show it and stuff like that because, we're men. We have to be strong. We have to be firm. That's what society has taught us to be. Right. But we need to feel those things too. You guys need to give us that same time and attention that we require as well. All right, to sort of balance it off because we have feelings too. We have needs as well. All right, so the same way you need that partner, we need it as well. So if you could be that to us, please, just little support, little motivation, little encouragement, a little go get him. That one hurt. That one hurt. All right, and to the men now, well, y'all know what it is, right? The theme is about health and stuff. Even me myself, I'm trying to do a little bit more exercising and eating right and stuff like that. Sometimes we out on the road, we busy, we just pick up a quick thing, stuff like that. But even if you have to, buy the groceries and you and mama cook and whatever the case may be, get up early in the morning, do your exercising and stuff like that. It is really important, right? It it can also help you in the bedroom as well. Stop relying on all these artificial things that they want to give us these days.
So
All
what
right,
else?
get it
So
natural.
what else do you men want? What are some of the things men think they are misunderstood about that we can help?
Hmm.
What is one of the biggest misconception men think women have about them?
Men are dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
it roof is a
I
dog. You never meet a dog calling
Men
meow.
are dogs. That is one
Listen,
misconception
I've
because
never
y'all
heard a
just
dog
put
say meow.
y'all
If
just put
you're roof
all the men
roofing, you're
in
a
this
dog.
bracket. Y'all just put all the men in this
But then
bracket.
again, it depends on who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with children, little girls, and people who don't know what they're looking for, what they want, obviously, if you have doggish behavior, they're gonna label you as such. A woman just don't just call a man a dog for no reason. You're behaving like one. This morning, on my way to work, I literally had to stop in the road
Mm.
and wait for a pack of dogs and one female to finish their business in the road so that I can move. They were in the middle of the road tooting horn, blowing, people on the side, move, move, pelting behind them, and they refuse to move.
Mhm.
So if you want to run behind 5, 6, 7 women every Monday morning, your name calling with one, then if it fit, you gotta lace it up.
But you see the thing,
So you ain't just go around arbitrarily calling every man dog, dog,
nah.
dog,
But
dog.
but but here what y'all
But if
do.
you have the
Here what y'all do.
tendency, you will be labeled as such.
Here what y'all do. Y'all go
You
with.
can't be even like one on one somebody to call you cat.
Well, hold on. So it goes back to my first point. Y'all had a couple bad experiences, and then now that a new guy comes into the picture, tries to check your feel the vibes, he probably genuinely wants something with you and whatever. Men are dogs. A little good, a little easy. I ain't going through that. Go your way.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding. That kind of vibes there. You don't have to
I mean, it
label
is not
all
fair.
of us.
It is not fair to lump everybody in the same basket. Like
Yeah.
you said before, I have to agree that, every man isn't the same, right? Everyone isn't the same. So if you're interested, you give the person a chance to prove you wrong. But to jump in from the get go with that notion that, this
Mhm.
person is going to hurt you or that person is a dog, this, that, or
Yeah.
the other, it is already setting a bad precedent. So you can't treat everybody the same because every man isn't the same.
Mhm.
So I don't think that's fair. Now you mentioned, of course, the emotions part and what have you, but a lot of men aren't even in touch with their own emotions. Y'all think that to be vulnerable or to cry or what have you shows you to be weak and you're not no man. So you always come across with this macho attitude, like you're tough, you're out. So
Mhm.
then, what do you
Mhm.
expect the female to do? If that's how you always portray yourself, you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. If I don't see any emotion, something sensitive happen, something bothering you, you're hurt about something, you act like nothing's wrong. When they ask what's going on, what's wrong, nothing, I'm good. Then I'm going to treat you like you're good. But if you allow yourself to be vulnerable, if you allow women to see that softer side, then of course we're gonna tap into that emotion. But if you weren't even showing me an ounce of emotion, how do I respect your emotion that I'm not even sure that you even have or care to show? And then I also have to agree with women needing to take, because the same way we want to be pampered, totally agree. And and a couple lives out have done on my personal pages, I always agree to that. That you know we as women, we focus more on our output appearance, we take care of ourselves and what have you. Some men, they are into that as well. They'll go get their nails done, they'll go get a pedi,
Mm-hmm.
they go get the underarms waxed, their chest waxed and what have you. They take care of themselves. But on this little rock where people have this homophobia, a lot of men don't do those things out of fear they'll be labeled. They don't go to the spa. The only place they'll go is to the barber shop. And apart from that, they don't go to get themselves, pampered, go get a massage or what have you. So realizing that your man is one of those, then I see nothing wrong with you taking care of him. Have your little spa day at home. Clip his fingernail, clip his toenail, because you have your man walk. Because I always say the person you with is an extension of yourself. They represent you. You represent each other. So when you step out, you represent, especially if you live together. First thing
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna hear, watch all the things she playing, watch how she man looking, having flip flops in your foot and the nails break up, dirty, black, long, fingernail dirty, all sort of things, and look how she had the man on the street. So nothing wrong with you having a little spa day. Buy the stuff, pamper him, cut his nails, give him a little petty, scrubby heel, because you can. Some of y'all, you can't even put on a good silk sheet on your bed, a nice pair of sheet, because the minute time y'all reach on bed, y'all pass all your heel, you see all the thread pulling, all people sat in and still gone with it, because your heel rough. And you ain't going and do that because they man thing, and
Mm-hmm.
you're not on them thing day, and you have to put on cotton sheet all the time. You can't even let me make up my bedroom nice and put on a nice little covering, and man lie down. Sparks, literally sparks on your sheet, because you're not taken care of, and you don't think that as a man you need to do that. So that is where the woman comes in as a support. You don't want to go do it, of course he's going to be comfortable if you sit him down on Sunday when you're all not busy, and you help him clip the nails, and get a little pumice stone and scrub the heel and take care of him. I mean, I know you guys would like that, but you just don't want to go out there and do it. So I agree, totally agree, that the same things that we like, y'all like it too, but the only difference, we speak up more about it and we act on it, and y'all don't. So, what you're asking for, you need to be able to communicate that to the person you're with, and don't think that, okay, I'm supposed to read your mind and know how you're feeling and know what
Mm-hmm.
you're dealing. Y'all don't speak up. Women speak up, and then y'all call us naggers. We nagging. That is not nagging. It's expressing ourselves, saying what's on our mind. So when you learn to speak up and communicate all the things that you want, it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna test that theory. I'm gonna test that. But the thing about men not wanting to
Somebody said they
to
want to
do
wash. They want to wash your locks.
I quit. Today I quit. I can't take more.
Just said they want to wash. You want to wash Carrie blocks? Listen, I can't. We're trying to be serious here, all right? Hold on, let me check to see who else is. Um, Somebody says really fresh prince. All it does feel. Well, Papa, so you say they aren't showing feelings, but they want people to treat them with feelings. Somebody says, "Good morning, Scorpio men are the worst. The rest are
Eh, eh.
doing so."
Eh, eh.
Some men are so beyond helping, but I will encourage them to get a yearly health checkup from the doctors. Let me see. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so two things that
Don't wash your, don't wash your
kind of a
locks.
serious conversation in this lady's room. Jeez. Anyway,
You say you want to
anyway.
be pampered. Somebody offering to wash your locks. What is your problem? You did ask for pampering, all right?
I wrong.
Somebody
I
says
take wrong.
they're offering to wash your hair free, wash your locks free of cost.
I
You
take
gotta
wrong.
pay. So
I
go
take
get
wrong.
your locks washed and pampered.
But the thing, oh gosh, what anyway, serious conversation. The thing about men not wanting to do the things like massages and
You
stuff.
see, and even when you have a day for them, y'all still ain't speaking up. I tell all you could call in and back up Kareem, and women are listening. There's lots of women in the room. We're listening. We're taking notes. And you see, y'all still quiet. You understand? What are some of the things, what are some of the misconceptions that you think women have regarding men? What are the biggest misunderstanding that we need to clear up? And y'all still silent. So what more can we do? We ask, everything good. We give all your time, all your quiet.
Well, hold on now, hold on. The two things I wanted to say, right? You say men don't show emotions and stuff like that. Listen something. Man, easy. And when I say that, you crack the nut the right way, it will crack. Right? You rub the man the right way, he will crack. It's easy and simple. You just have to is all y'all just like we have to apply the tactics and things just to get y'all to go somewhere on a date or whatever. You have to learn the tactics too, you know, how to deal with your man, right? You have to learn that too. And the next thing I wanted to say about the massages and taking care of yourself, taking care of your man and stuff like that. I blame society for the way men are. And listen why.
Yo, don't watch lots of
Right?
tears, you know.
Listen, the reason why I blame society for that, from the time you put some cream on your heel and you decide you're not walking around with your foot ashy, or you put on a nice fitted top or a fitted pants, you do your hair nice, you take a nice trim, whatever, you're on the other side. Like, men can't take care of themselves and walk around no more without being labeled as that. You understand? So that in itself, well, it shouldn't deter us, but it does, because at the same
Hold on,
time,
somebody on the line.
you know.
Good morning.
Hey, Aruna, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So that's an interesting program you have going on there. Something you mentioned about showing feelings.
Hmm.
So it's interesting. You have a dichotomy here where you have when a man shows feelings in our culture in Grenada, especially, you know what he's called by women?
Some
Weak.
women.
I purposely chose that generalization for a reason.
Hmm.
He's called weak. Just like the brother just said about women say that all men are dogs. Not all women say that. Not all women think you're weak when you show feelings. There's a middle ground in there that we're missing.
I don't know, but I, as a woman, love when my man shows feelings. I don't know about the rest. To me, it's one of
But
the most beautiful thing there is to see that
see,
side of a man.
it is, however, what we've defined as strength. What we have defined as strength is not showing feelings. It's not showing emotion.
True.
It's being actually stiff necked instead of being pliable. If we were more pliable, we'd show feeling. But because we've been taught to be rigid and stern,
You're right.
that's where we don't. That's what we. So, for example, one of the things the women in our life play a really, really, really important role with the men, and the men in our lives play a really important role with the women. And I think we've reversed that. So you'll have a situation where you'll say boys need to be raised by their dad, and women need to raise a girl child. That's actually really, really backwards because
both need
there
to
is
be
only
raised.
so much a woman can teach her daughter about a man.
A woman
A
can
man
teach
has
a
to
man
do
how
that.
to be a man.
He can teach him how to be a beast, not a man. That's what we know. We're aggressive creatures if we don't have the feminine side of us. And feminine, back to the point about homophobicness and all of this business. When you say get in touch with the feminine side of a man, it does not mean you are gay. It does not mean a woman's energy. It's a feminine energy and a male energy that exists. That's why you are balanced. But if a man alone is allowed to raise a man, all he can teach him is the male energy.
But how come women do it? How come we have feminine and masculine energy and it's okay?
Actually, women don't do it. We don't look at where we are today. Women don't do it. They do a good job of trying to do it. Men do the same thing too. They do a good job of trying to do it. We do our best. And I would say the women that do it and the men that do it, if you take their history, you would notice there was some balance in there where they got men energy, male energy, and female energy. So now they can express it to someone else. But I'm
Gotcha.
pretty certain if they were not given a taste of both of those energies, they would still do the same thing and raise we would raise monsters. And we have to like step back, not being so subjective, and look at how we play out with each other. When a young man has input from a female and a male in his life, whether it's at the same time or different times in his upbringing, he's a more balanced individual emotionally.
Gotcha.
When you don't, you have all this weird behavior, and it's not like a surprise. We shouldn't be surprised where it's coming from. We're reversing the roles, thinking that we're being more manly because we're raising our boys. No, you're not. You're destroying what a woman actually will get.
Listen, I need to have a deeper conversation on this. So I'm gonna pull you in. I like pulling you in, right?
Oh yeah.
So I pull you in for other things, but I want to pull you in for this one. I like this I like the way this is going. So I'm gonna link you so we can have
Alright.
another fruitful conversation next week, God's will, on this. All right?
Whenever you're ready, I'm here.
I got you. All right.
Stay safe.
Alrighty. Yeah, we need to explore this some more because I think a lot of us we have it wrong. We do have it wrong. So just about time for us to go. Before we do, don't forget Beacon Insurance and Western Union made this ladies' room possible. Lydia, James, you are late, so you missed everything. You can look at the live again. Final one. Godfrey says both men and women have both feminine and masculine energy. It's how we tap into it and utilize it in our lives. Really, it's someone says masculine and feminine energy is not about being male or female. You are so correct. And a lot of people don't know how to tap into that. Alrighty, we'll be back next week with more. Hope you guys had a good week with us inside the room. And remember, you can send those scenarios and, of course, opinion pieces that you've got. And we'd love to, have a conversation on them. Until then, catch us again for another one. Yeah?